Hi YouTube, and welcome to my 38-week pregnancy update with Rainbow Baby. And I don't have much energy right now. Hopefully I can get through this vlog because I've been having contractions really bad since yesterday morning. Still having them. Went to the ER, went to my doctor today. But I mean, we'll get into that. Let's get started. With baby this week, there's not much to really update on. It's pretty much the same. Baby's organs are fully developed and are ready for the outside world. So let's see. The lanugo is shedding. You might have a little bit on the shoulders and the back when the baby's born, but pretty much everything else is gone. You know, they'll have their hair on their head if they're meant to have hair on their head. If not, then they'll be just a little bald baby like my son was. The vernix is still being shedded off. You might have a little bit when they're born, but that's to help them slide through the birth canal easier. So that's shedding. So all that in the amniotic fluid, which is now like a milky white color, is being ingested by the baby, and that's what's, you know, making meconium for the first poop that they have. The placenta is slowly deteriorating, but it's enough to still sustain the baby, you know, through up and coming weeks, days that the baby is still in the womb. I mean, that's really pretty much it for baby. Like I said, I went to the emergency room yesterday around 5 o'clock. I was having contractions 11 o'clock that morning. Been having contractions, still having contractions. Even at my doctor's appointment, I was having contractions. They were trying to see if maybe I was dehydrated, if that's the reason why I was having contractions. So they was giving me water, still having them. They wouldn't stop them. They couldn't stop them. They checked my cervix. 2 doctors actually checked my cervix there at the emergency room. The first one was a male, and he says I was not dilated. Second was a female, and she said I was 1 centimeter. And like I said, I went to my doctor today. She checked me, and she's saying I'm still at 2 centimeters. So I mean, it's really just whoever checks you and how big their fingers are. But yeah, that was confusing because I was like, it can't close up. I know it can't close up, but it really just depends on their fingers and stuff like that. So excuse me, and I didn't get any sleep. Contractions all throughout the night. Emergency room. I normally don't like to be in a wheelchair because it's embarrassing. People look at you when you're in a wheelchair, and it's like, what you looking at? So I don't like it. It's embarrassing. Last night or yesterday or whatever, I did not care. Them contractions was coming in, and it hurt to walk, and having to go up and down the elevators and walking down the long hall. No. Somebody push me in this chair and get me there, because I just couldn't do it. Couldn't do it at all. So they were monitoring me. Contractions was going strong, and at one point the baby's heart rate dropped. I know it dropped. I kept looking at the little piece of paper that monitors the contractions and the baby's heart rate. And I knew when I was having a contraction, and I looked over there and I seen it go all the way up, come down, and I looked over there at the baby's heart rate. And I even told my husband, because he was sitting there, and I told him, the baby's heart rate looks like it dropped. He was like, well, how you know that? I said, well, because you could see that it was here, and then it goes down, and it comes back up, straight across, and goes down again. And he just like, you don't know what you're looking at. Stop looking at that paper. Nurse comes in and was like, we need to check on the baby's heart rate. She left because she went to go see if they can do an ultrasound to make sure everything's okay with the baby. And I looked at my husband. I said, I told you so. Told you so. Heck, I could see the paper. His heart rate dropped. So they wheeled me down for an ultrasound. And having an ultrasound done and contractions, that is not a good combination. That shit hurts. Oh, it hurts. First off, he pushing hard in your stomach, and your stomach's contracting hard. So it's like just horrible. And like the whole time I'm sitting there holding my breath so I won't fly off the table. It wasn't good. So after they did the ultrasound, wheeled me back to the room, gave me some more water. And then said they were going to wait to see how the results of the ultrasound went. Everything came back fine with the ultrasound. The fluid around the baby was good. The baby's heart rate was good. All that was good. Except he is measuring at 41 weeks. 41 weeks? What? It's like, how big was your first baby? He was 8 pounds. Oh, so you're used to having big babies. What? 41 weeks? No. I don't want to push all that out. And I don't want a C-section. Really, that is scary. That's scary. So I went to my doctor today because I had to schedule an appointment. She asked how I was feeling. I looked at her. I said, please help me. Please help me. And what's wrong? And I told her about the contractions, emergency room, all that. She checked my cervix, like I said, still 2 centimeters. And while she's checking my cervix, I'm having a contraction. She was like, you're having a contraction right now. And I was like, yes, I am. She said, I can tell by your stomach and how it turns into a basketball. Yes, it hurts. In the middle of me talking to her, I was having contractions. In the waiting room, waiting to go and see her, I was having contractions. So, yeah, I knew today's probably not going to be a good day either. And I'm having a contraction right now. I'm going to just try to talk to him. Because I went to the emergency room and it didn't do anything. So, I was like, okay, you keep saying that won't induce me until I'm 40 weeks. 40 weeks on the 15th. Can we induce then? She said he doesn't induce until Saturdays and Sundays. So you can schedule you to be induced on the 17th, 18th. And she was like, and maybe I can get it done sooner if I talk to him. And tell him, you know, about the baby measuring at 41 weeks. And I was like, oh, please do, because I can't take it. But, I mean, good thing is I'm scheduled to be induced now. That I see the end of the tunnel. It's going to be done at 17 weeks. I mean, on the 17th. Sorry. When you have contractions, it's hard to think straight. All you can think about is, ooh, the pain. And these are serious contractions. These are real contractions. Because I described it to her, and she was just like, yep, those are real ones. And it just feels like, you know, this might be TMI, but like I said before, we're here to learn. It just feels like it tightens up, pushes down, and it feels like everything's just going to fall out. Out my rectum, out my vagina, everything's just going to go to the ground. And it's just, you can't clench because you're supposed to be relaxing through it. But you have the urge to clench because you're scared something's going to fall out. You know, it's just, it's a very bad feeling. Yeah. And it just, they like, oh, breathe through it, breathe. And it's like, breathing don't help because you're going to have the contraction regardless. And I'm having another one. You see, like, they're just coming all the time now. And how am I not dilating? Whew. Lord Jesus. So, I have an appointment on the 12th with my actual doctor who's going to deliver me. I'm going to see him. And hopefully we can get this done. Hopefully. Hopefully the baby will come before then, too. I'm just really tired, y'all. I'm so tired, and I can't think straight with anything. Other than all the contractions and how I've been feeling with those, heartburn still. Horrible heartburn, no matter what now. Even if I lay on my left side, take Tums, still I have heartburn. Sorry, excuse me. Horrible leg cramps in my right leg. It was so bad yesterday. Getting off that hospital bed, and they were like for the rest of the night. Like, it was so bad. And no matter what I did, wouldn't work. And I know I'm hydrated. They was giving me water there. I was drinking water before I came throughout the day. So I know I was hydrated, but that right leg was just cramping up so bad. Feet are swelling. And they're going to be swelling probably until he's out. He's just retaining fluid now. The thing is, my hands haven't really swole up too much. Like, I took my ring off because they did swell a little bit, but they're not too bad. They're not too bad. I noticed that my skin this week has gotten darker, like around my neck area. Here, I know when I was pregnant with my son, the back of my neck got really dark. And that was it. But it's like all this here, it's getting dark. And it's just there. I don't have any other dark spots. Just there. Sorry. I really am sorry. Excuse me. I think that's it. Let me show you my tummy before I go. And excuse the kitchen background here. My in-laws are leaving. And I don't want to cord all their stuff everywhere. So, let's move the chair back. Get a belly shot. And he's so low. He is extremely low. He was like last night. Last night, you know how they have a little gel and stuff, and I thought I got it all, and I got in the bed, and he kind of lifted up some, and I had gel all underneath here, and I'm just like, ugh, all in the bed. Front side is just, I think I qualify for a tummy tuck after this. What y'all think? I think I deserve it. But yeah, that is baby at 38 weeks. And hopefully, I won't have to record a 39 week, 39 week update, because maybe he'll be born. And I'll just do my birth vlog. Hopefully. Y'all wish me luck. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.